Welcome to the another metrology and measurement session. Today we are going to see the fourth unit, form measurement.
Okay, the form measurement syllabus is here. Principles and methods of straightness, flatness measurement, thread measurement, and gear measurements, surface finish measurement, roundness measurement, and its applications. In this course, we are going to discuss about the principles and methods of straightness measurement and flatness surface measurement and thread measurement of an element and gear measurement, gear variables measurement and surface finish measurement and roundness measurements, etc. And after the completion of this course, fourth unit, we can able to interpret the measurement of the field variables like the flatness surface, straightness surface, and the roundness surface.
In this form measurement, we are going to discuss about a new topic, screw thread measurement. Screw thread measurement or thread measurement. Normally, the screw thread measurement, gear measurement, radius measurement, surface finish measurement, straightness measurement, flatness measurement, and roundness measurements. These measurements are in the form measurements. So here, what is meant by screw thread measurement? It is the helical ridge produced by forming a continuous helical groove of a uniform section on the external or internal surface of a cylindrical cone. It is mainly used to transmit power and motion. This screw thread measurement is mainly used to transmit power and motion. It is also used to fasten two components with the help of nuts, bolts, and studs. Here, there is a large variety of screw threads varying in their form by included angle, head angle, and helix angle. There are two main classifications in the screw thread measurement. One is external screw threads and another one is internal screw threads. The first figure shows the external screw threads. Here, and the second figure shows the internal screw threads. The screw threads which is away or outside, it shows outside, the threads which shows outside of the component is called as external screw threads, and the threads which shows internal or inside the component is called as internal screw threads. The next topic is, what are the other types of threads? We are going to discuss about what are the other types of threads. The other types of threads are classified as British Association thread, Whitworth thread, and metric thread. Here in this British Association thread, the angle included inside the thread is 47.5 degree. Here it shows the 47.5 degree of angle between the threads. In Whitworth thread, the angle which shows the 55 degree. The angle which shows the 55 degree. And metric thread which shows the angle which shows us 60 degree. So the difference between these three threads are mainly as 47.5 degree for the British Association thread, 55 degree for the Whitworth thread, and 60 degree for the metric thread. And the next one is screw thread terminology. Screw thread terminology. Here there are different names given for the threads. So first we have to know what is meant by screw thread. Already I told a screw thread is a continuous helical groove of specified cross section produced on the external or internal surface. External and internal surface. Okay, the next one is crest. C-R-E-S-T, crest. Here the crest is the top surface joining two sides of a thread. Top surface of joining two sides of the thread. The two sides which is joined at a point which is called as a crest. And next one is flank. Next one is flank. Flank is the surface between crest and root. Flank is the surface between crest. The crest we already saw as top surface joining two sides of the thread. That is called as crest. The flank is the surface between the crest and the root. The crest and the root. Now we should know about what is meant by root. Here it shows the root. Root is nothing but it is the bottom surface of the groove between two flanks of the thread. It is the bottom surface of the thread between two flanks of the thread is called as root. Then the next one is pitch. Pitch is the distance measured parallel axis from a point on a thread to the corresponding point on the next thread. Pitch is nothing but here we are going to measure the distance between the one thread's crest to the another thread's crest is called as pitch. Then what is meant by lead? What is meant by lead? Lead is the distance of a screw thread advances in one turn. Here we are calculating lead as number of starts into pitch. Number of starts into pitch. Next, the another thing we have to know what is meant by helix angle. Helix angle is the angle that a thread makes with a plane perpendicular to the thread axis. Next, we should know about flank angle. So flank angle is the angle made by the flank of a thread with the perpendicular to the thread axis is called flank angle. It is equal to half the angle of the thread. So when we measure the angle, the flank angle, which is half of the, when we consider our flank angle, when we measure it, so the half of the root to the flank is called as flank angle. The inclination between the half of the root to the flank is called as flank angle. Then the next one is addendum dedendum. Addendum dedendum. What is meant by addendum? So here the radial distance between crest and the pitch line. The radial distance between the crest and the pitch line is called as addendum. And what is meant by dedendum? The distance between the pitch line and root measured perpendicular to an axis of the screw is called as dedendum. So this is the screw thread terminology. Then the next one is we should know about in this screw thread terminology is major diameter, minor diameter, and effective diameter or pitch diameter. What is meant by major diameter? This is the diameter of an imaginary cylinder coaxial with a screw which just touches the crest of an external thread or roots of an internal thread. It is also called as nominal diameter. Then what is meant by minor diameter? It is the diameter of an imaginary cylinder coaxial with a screw which just touches the roots of an external thread or the crest of an internal thread. This is also we are referred as a root diameter or a core diameter. Then what is a pitch diameter or effective diameter? It is nothing but it is the diameter of an imaginary cylinder coaxial with the axis of threads and intersects the flanks of the thread such that width of the threads and width of the spaces between threads are equal. The width of the threads and the width of the spaces between the threads are equal, then it is called as an effective diameter or a pitch diameter. By this session is over.